Hello everyone, so today we're gonna be playing Mahjong, or not playing Mahjong but writing based on the discard of a Mahjong game. And using a will of Yaoguai to get inspiration. So let's go ahead, pull up the will and spin our first Yaoguai. But yeah, I put uncle in the center because the ho vibe fits. But by the way, I did say that I wouldn't use the software again because of how off went and said stuff over and over and over again, but I added a filter, hopefully that helps. So. So we have a wolf demon here, and that will be our first thing off. And here's our first row of tiles. How we'll do this is one board will be one Yaoguai, but we'll write one row at a time. And a board here is actually 1/4 of the discard. So, I have, the wiki on the different Yaoguai and wolf demons are. The key detail was they were believed that ancient Huns, Turks, and Mongols were capable of transforming into them. Tell of the Huns. That's why I So, in this discard, we have a lot of one of bamboo. That could be symbolic of something. We also have a one man and one pin, so maybe this is talking about a low point. We have the north wind. So maybe the Yaoguai. The wolf demon came from the north. Yeah, so I think we have the wolf demon coming from the forest to the north. We can have the 3 bamboo tiles representing the forest. And perhaps he comes across a man. And that man is playing with a ball or something. Or perhaps that could be a shield. So, from deep within the northern force, Wolf. Hunts, hunts, his prey. A wolf hunter's prey, AHH. A man is. Wandering. Around kicking a ball. He has no idea that he is prey. Okay, okay, so there's our first row. Now let's see what the second is. So what we have is the west and east wind. Ah, ah. We have the white dragon, another one man. 4 for bamboo and 3 of piton. So maybe we have a breeze going from the west to the east carrying a sunt. And maybe that sunt is that of a white dragon? Which perhaps saves the man. Okay, okay. So now for the 3 pin and 4. The 3 pin is reminding me of cogs. And the 4 of bamboo could be the forest. So let's start with the wind blows from the west to the east. This wind lands upon the nose of the wolf spirit. There. Gotta do some adjusting to make sure everything's visible. The wind carries the scent. Scent of a white dragon. Ha ha ha. This. Scouse the wolf spirit. And end. Or text the man. Yeah, yes, so now we got the first half. Those last two tiles are the sticking point. We have the 4 of bamboo and the 3 pin. Maybe the 3 pin is the man's ball dropping. As it could be seen as like after images or whatnot. Thank you. The man in the forest drops his ball. You left, you left. Vam, vam, mistake. The Okay, so last for this board we have sex of pens, the east wine, the 1 ball ah. 4 men, and we have 2 9 bamboos. So I'm thinking the 2 9 bamboos could be deep in the forest. We have the 1 pin, which we established as being a ball. Maybe. The ball lands on a group of 4 men. And maybe the 6 pin is how far down it fell. That ball fell 60 feet. Down, on a cliff. And rolled to the east. Where it landed. Amongst 4 men. Deep, within the woods. Bye bye. I did not say that, that was just some finickiness of this. Okay. So, next board. Shit, shit, Another thing I didn't say. But yes, I'm currently working on getting the box in the right layer. Although might as well just draw a new one. Okay, and let's spend to see what Yaoguai will be talking about. Yes, the Black Calamity. A roving black fog or vapor then inflicts injuries to persons and damage to property wherever it goes. Dog-like or serpentine being or multiple such beings can also be seen within the vapor. This demon or group of demons cannot be thwarted through normal weapons and ordinary means. Its presence indicates heaven's displeasure and necessitates the need for repentance on the part of the emperor and the governing bureaucracy. We have the 9-pin the west wind red dragon. South, south wind. 8 man and 6 man. So, with 2 dragons, we could have a fight happening. Except. um. Being dumb. It's not the white dragon. It's the west wind. Okay, okay. So. We could go from the west to the south. Red dragonflies, and that would be those 3 tiles. That would. Leaves the 8 and the 6 over on the one end and the 9 on the other. Thank you. From west. To the south. I. Red. Dragon. Flies. A Caliban. Not now. Wagons. Roll rolls. Guarding. Oh, a wagon. It is. Two groups. 1-1. Eat, eat. And 1 of 6. Okay, so we didn't end up including the black calamity in that one, but might still come up. No, no. Okay, so we have 3 man and 4 man, 6 and 4 of bamboo, 3 pen and a tap 6 of bamboo. Yeah, gonna be honest, this is harder than I expected. So the 3 man and 4 man could be arranged. 3 to 4. As for 6 and 4 bamboo, maybe that's going from denser to less dense. We then have the 3 pin, which I'm not sure about, but perhaps the tap 6 of bamboo is the forest being destroyed. Three, 3. 2 2 4. Of those men are occupied with lumbering. Turning the dense forest into barren wasteland. Well, it's not really a barren wasteland. That would be if it was like a 1 or something. Ah. Maybe just then. Thinning. We're done, we're done. Sourced. Cutting a path for the wagons. From. Wa, wa. Slain, slain trees. A black fog seeps. Cut, cut. And we have the third row. Verb, verb. Which is 8 man, 8 of bamboo, 7 man, 8 pins. 2 of bamboo and 5 bamboo. So this one is very 8 heavy. So. We established that there was 2 groups, one that was composed of 8 men and the other composed of 6. If we say the 3 to 4 men were part of the 6. When we can talk about the other group. So the 8 of bamboo is giving me fortifications vibe. But, yes, and then maybe the 8 men become 7, meaning 1 died. So the 8 pin could be, they start moving very fast. Or it could be a wagon gets consumed because originally we had 9 pins as the wagons. So we then have the 2 of bamboo and the 5 of bamboo that could be the force regenerating. Or shopping. 8 to 8 war garden. However those 8 became 8 and 7. Yes, yes. Black mist. Devoured. 1, 1. With it, one of the wagons. Also. With him one of the wagons also got destroyed. From the wagons. Here. Here. Oops. New growth sprouted. Adjusting things to be more visible. Okay. So I think that's good for that story. Let me then pull that up. Move to layer 3. 3. Okay, and now let's roll our next Yaoguai. So we're continuing with the black clay empty. Thank you. Don't. Bye. Sorry, had a cough there. And it came out as nonsense. So we have Red Dragon, 1 of bamboo, the North Wind, 2 pin, 1 man, and 9 pin. Okay. So, previously we had the 9 pin be a wagon. Trail. We could continue that. We could also pull the one man from before as the man who was playing with the ball. So we also have red dragon. A one of bamboo in north wind. So. Kinda being stumped here. Well, there was all in. The rug and. There was a red dragon. This is red dragon. Had a pet bird. We found it in the north of his home. Fields. It. 2. Sun, flowers. A day. With these flowers. Field. Of wagons. Tea tended. By a man who lost. On one faithful day. Okay, that almost looks like it's not nonsense, so we can continue, okay. So we have 4 men, 7 of bamboo. West. 9 pin. 8 of bamboo and 3 man. So the 9 pin and 8 of bamboo makes me think of the wagon's fortifications. While flying is accursed. Spot, spot. Groups. Of 4 into groups of 3. Let's do it to the black. Mist. Slade. Vowel, vowel. In defense. Wait, that sentence doesn't make sense. Due to love. Foul. Foul. The man the man. Or. Okay, so we got most of the notes in there. We didn't really get the 7 of bamboo or the west. But I feel we can continue on. Okay. So the red dragon comes up again. We have the east. Eight men and 8 pens. 2 of bamboo and 5 many. You. The red dragon. Yeast. Carries. 8 men. As a sacrifice. 2. Calamity. Causes. Is his sunflowers to grow. Like, calamity. On only consumes. 5 of me. 8 men. Allowing. 3. To live. Okay. So, I think that is good. That one went faster. However, I think I'm gonna call it here. Because this doesn't seem like it has as much as I thought. So, have a good day, everyone.